Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading. Your weekly reading for Taurus. How are you guys? This is a general read. Take it how it resonates. Could be any aspect in your life. There we go. There you are, Taurus. Yeah, there's been some hurt here and heartache. Yeah, somebody has some stress and anxiety, some hurt. It could be someone who has some sort of regret here. Often it's just unfounded fear too. Nine of Swords, yeah. So I do see some sort of change. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Five of Cups, yeah. Something didn't turn out the way someone anticipated it to. There ended up being some kind of hurt feelings. Yeah, someone's feeling kind of sad, kind of blue. Let's have a look at the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so it has to do with, looks like it's this person. Yeah, it's a Knight of Cups. This is someone who's kind of been exploring their feelings here. It's somebody asking someone out on a date. Something didn't turn out well. Somebody ended up with hurt feelings. So let's have a look at that. Ten of Wands. Yeah, someone feels responsible or someone didn't show up. They weren't reliable. I wouldn't be surprised, but it's someone who feels kind of responsible though. Yeah. It has to do with a date. So maybe there was a date here that didn't turn out very well. And we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, could have had to do with somebody was kind of fantasizing, romanticizing, but I don't know what happened. If someone feels responsible, something was bothering someone here, and I do think it's bothering them. It may be still bothering you, Taurus, but this person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Yeah. Tell me about the World. Hierophant, yeah, it has to do with someone closing out a chapter. This is someone ready for a whole new chapter. So I don't know if there was somebody here who wasn't loyal or faithful, but to me it looks a little bit like, I mean, if someone closing a chapter, it's time for change. Something didn't turn out as expected, but I'm trying to see the way someone here is not too happy with the way they behaved or how they conducted themselves. Queen of Pentacles is often someone who's very gracious and calm. Could be somebody who acted like they weren't interested. Sometimes this is someone who kind of acts like they're not interested, but I wonder what happened. It looks like there was some kind of date. Something didn't go very well. Someone's not very happy the way they conducted themselves. Tell me about the King of Cups. This is someone who got all up in their feels too. Yeah, so there was interest, but someone maybe didn't show enough interest. Yeah, I think this is someone who's not sure if two people are on the same page, if they get each other. Because it looks like there was interest, but it's somebody here not sure the other person is interested. But there was some romanticizing. This is someone who's seen opportunity. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. I think something was bothering someone here. Often this is someone with a little baggage or something's weighing heavily on their mind. Yeah, it's a person who, I feel we have someone who took decisive action and then maybe backed out. But it's someone who sees the day. They see opportunity, so they go for it. I wonder if this is someone who had, it could be the feminine. Things didn't turn out as expected. So this is someone expecting someone to go on a date, and I feel this is somebody who wasn't reliable. Or somebody wasn't available. Tell me about the Five of Cups. It's all about someone looking at the bright side. It has to do with new. Yeah, so someone who's kind of lost interest here. Or they just think the other person's not interested. See, this is what happens. Queen of Pentacles. It's sometimes a person who comes off a little aloof, like they're not that interested. And it's often because this is someone who just kind of stays very grounded. It's someone who, often it's a person who kind of plays it safe, maybe a little shy too, but Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. Why? Yeah, there was curiosity. This is someone who was curious. But it's someone who, I think it's someone who didn't tell somebody how they felt. That's what it is. And now they think the other person's lost interest. So this looks like someone who came back around. It didn't go out as expected. But now we have this energy of new. So it's somebody getting clarity. See, this is someone thinking things through, choosing their battles. They took decisive action. They seen an opportunity, so they took it. So I don't know if there was somebody here, maybe a third party, where somebody wasn't faithful or loyal. See, it's all unfounded fear that someone's seeking other options. But there could be regret if somebody wasn't faithful or loyal. But it's an energy of interest. See, someone was curious. They were interested. But it's someone who feels... It's just a lot of uncertainty. Let's just see what's going on with this Seven of Pentacles. Because this is someone often trying to be patient. See, it's about interest, investing, hoping this will pay off. I think it's somebody going to come back around, because I feel it's like the first time around, things didn't turn out as expected. Yeah, it's this person who feels it's someone who feels they missed an opportunity, but it's often someone who is kind of looking at it like, there's no way this person's interested in me. But yet they go on a date and things didn't turn out. In fact, I'm going to tell you, the tables are turning. If this is somebody coming in for another try here to show interest, to tell someone how they feel, I do think someone has a little fear of rejection, though. Kind of feeling like there's not a lot of hope, but there is, because I feel things are going to turn out better. But for some of you, I can see something didn't turn out as expected. Someone rejected someone, thanks, but no thanks. And I do see somebody starting something new. Yeah, but I feel it's this King of Cups is looking at this, seeing clarity here. Yeah, see clarity. It says energy is someone who was waiting. So there's definitely, I think it's unfounded fear. I feel for some of you it is. It's where somebody here thinks the other person isn't interested, they're seeking other options, or they've already started something new. But the tables are turning. And I do think someone has a little fear that someone wasn't faithful or loyal, or it's just two people not on the same page. There's a need for change, lifestyle change, habits change, the way someone conducts themselves. Could be someone coming and back around, the other person thinking, no, this person's never going to change. Yeah, interesting. There's a lot happening here with these few cards. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. See, it's like there was this date. Someone was curious, but I feel it's someone who didn't tell somebody how they were feeling. See, something was bothering them and they wouldn't tell them. And this is someone who thinks the other person's, kind of up to something here, that they're seeking out other options. It's almost like... Yeah, it's a person keeping secrets. See, someone thinks someone's keeping secrets, but they're really just, something's bothering this person. They're keeping it all in. They don't want to talk about it, but it's like happening during a date. Now we have the King of Pentacles. This is someone taking decisive action. Somebody's seen an opportunity, so they took the opportunity. So it's someone who took another opportunity possible because they felt, I do see there's hurt or heartache, or there literally was somebody who wasn't faithful or loyal. Yeah. But I do see a missed opportunity. See, this is someone who doesn't want to miss another opportunity. That's what it is. Yeah. This has to do with long-term stability. Yeah. See, King and Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Could be dealing with two Taurus. I do see some Pisces energy here. Yeah, let's have a look at there's the waiting. See, both people are waiting. Waiting and waiting. So this is someone who took an opportunity. Somebody who possibly went out, connected with someone. But I feel it's because of unfounded fear that the other person was doing the same. See, the blame game. But something definitely was bothering someone. They kept it all to themselves. So there could be someone who kept a secret here. Let's have a look at the High Priestess. Yeah, somebody kept it in. There was a lot of heartache. See, they just keep it to themselves. It could be something to do with privacy. But yeah, somebody kept that all in. They won't talk about it. They don't want to tell the other person, but it could have been going on a date with someone else and it didn't go as expected. And now we have two people waiting. I think both people feeling the ship has sailed. Because it has to do with someone ignoring someone or rejection. See, acting like they're not interested. This is someone acting like they're not interested. They asked them out. Someone who basically said no, but they were keeping something to themselves, some kind of hurt. This is two people hurting each other here. See, blaming each other. But something was definitely bothering someone here. It's bothering them. Yeah. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Yeah, see, it's about conflict. Conflict and drama. This is like conflicting personalities here, inner struggle. Maybe even some jealousy. Yeah, somebody here standing up to someone. There's someone pushing someone away. Maybe even blocking them. So there's definitely been hurt and heartache, but it has to do with, I feel, someone took an opportunity because they seized an opportunity because they felt the other person wasn't interested, because they ignored them or pushed them away. Maybe even blocked them. So they took another opportunity. Now the other person's, blaming them for not being faithful, but I don't know. I think both people here. See, now we have the tables turning, someone coming around going on a date. And this is the King of Cups. They feel like giving up. This is someone putting this behind. You feel, like I say, it's just someone ignoring someone or pushing them away, and then they seize an opportunity and date somebody else, and then the other person's, this is someone who feels beat up. They just feel like giving up. This is someone who keeps coming around and then pushing them away. So this is someone going to put this in the past. He's going on a date. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's, I'm going to finish this scenario. I feel there's another scenario. Let's have a look at the Three of Wands. Yeah, see, that has to do with somebody waiting for the right person, waiting for the one. Someone feels the ship has sailed. Thanks, but no thanks. See, pushing someone away. And the other person feels beat up. They feel like giving up. So this is why someone thought the other person was done, basically giving up, going on a date. So this is someone coming back around. It has to do with change. Somebody feels like someone's never going to change. They just give up. But it could be two people blaming each other here. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. What is this person up to? What are they up to? The Moon. Feeling kind of confused. Things unknown. Someone going deep within their emotions. See, they're keeping it in too. They're burying it. A lot of hurt and heartache. But this is deep emotion. Something deeply emotional. Something hurt deeply here. I think we have a Queen of Pentacles here. Are you not interested in this person? Are you pushing them away? Someone's asking, did you go on another date? So I don't know if you both feel like it's over. You both, like, let's just put this behind. Because someone feels like giving up. And then all of a sudden, someone comes in and asks them on a date. And then they push them away. But there's curiosity, but someone's not telling someone everything. See, they're keeping it to themselves. This is someone here is keeping a secret. They've been going on a date because we have two people who keep pushing each other away. Yeah. Tell me about the Lovers. Yeah, see, it's two people who spend time together and do things together. This is what someone's waiting for. Someone to spend time with, to do things with. But it's about going down this path. See, someone doesn't want to cooperate or compromise. The King of Cups is someone here feeling they're always the one bending over backwards, always the one doing the compromises. And I feel this is someone who's given up. So they're asking somebody else out. I feel they came back around and tried to... I don't know if it's the feminine or masculine, but I think you're both blaming each other. But I do think there's things bothering both of you. But I also feel this hurt and heartache. Someone keeping it inside, keeping it to themselves. Somebody's been hurt. But I feel it's because the situation didn't turn out as expected. Someone's feeling like there's not a lot of hope. Definitely got some sadness, but it has to do with someone going down another path. Yeah, so someone leaving this all behind, going down a whole other path here. Yeah, one last look over the shoulder. I think it's someone dating someone else because someone keeps pushing them away or blocking them. And then when someone's just about ready to give up, then we have the King of Cups coming in. It could be that way, the other scenario. Yeah, where somebody more emotionally available. Sometimes the King and Queen of Pentacles aren't always emotionally available, but this looks like the same person. It looks like someone who's gone deep within their emotions. It's like they're burying their feelings because, I mean, they're taking decisive action. They're choosing their battles. They're thinking things through. And they're seizing the day and taking an opportunity that's presented because someone keeps pushing them away. I don't know. Yeah, this is really weighing heavily on someone. Yeah, it's two people weighing heavily on both people, but it has to do with someone here not being stable or reliable. Or like I say, this is the other scenario, someone who's not reliable. They can't be relied on. They don't pull their weight. But I also feel, like I say, there's something weighing heavily on someone, and the blame game is the other scenario. But there it is, someone breaking free, going off to play the field. See, I feel we got two people dating, but someone's not reliable. They're not pulling their weight, or there's something always bothering them, or they have a lot of baggage, whatever it may be. So someone's breaking free. They've given up. They're asking someone out because they're tired of, they feel beat up because someone keeps pushing them away. So that's definitely, it's a person, see, looking at this. One last look over their shoulder. I'm out of here. They're going down a whole new path with someone who's willing to cooperate and compromise. It's actually the masculine who feels they have to do all the compromising. Someone who always has to compromise. They have to bend over backwards to please this person, and then they push them away. It has to do with someone who doesn't give anyone attention, or they only want to get together when they want attention. See, it has to do with, it also has to do with providing too. See, King and Queen of Pentacles are natural providers. Maybe someone can't give someone the attention they want. They can't provide because it is somebody who's trying to achieve some goals. But someone's pride maybe got in the way. Yeah, because someone can't provide or give someone what they want. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Yeah, it's a cycle. Somebody getting off this emotional roller coaster. So someone ending this cycle here. The timing probably just isn't right. It's like someone's blaming someone for what they're doing. Someone's blaming someone for what they're doing. This is what it is, yeah. Playing the field. But if somebody keeps asking someone out and they say thanks but no thanks, or they ignore them or reject them or literally block them or push them away, why would anybody stick around? Let's have a look at the Fool. Yeah, this is someone taking a leap of faith, walking away. It's no longer emotionally fulfilling. This is someone looking for someone new. Yeah. Yeah, someone leaving it behind. Yeah, see, it is what it is. It's something that didn't feel like it was meant to be. But this is about two people, I feel, who likely aren't in alignment, yet the King and Queen of Pentacles usually are. We have an emotionally mature and available masculine. But this could be where things start to go in your favor, because the other scenario is this person coming in right when you just about feel like giving up. Somebody communicates. So it's about making sure you're both on the same page. You know, there's change coming. Someone closing a chapter. I see a whole new chapter. So it looks like you've got, could just be really two people who just aren't in alignment, or don't get each other. But I do feel that you've got some good luck. There's change coming. Yeah, see some sort of victory. Some of you are going to have a victory. See, it's someone who sees the truth in the situation, but I see this win-win. Yeah, somebody here feels positive there's a victory. So I do think it's someone who felt like giving up, and then in comes someone wanting to go out. And it's coming towards the King of Cups, so... so someone's just feeling like giving up on someone. Someone feels like giving up on dating altogether at some point. They just feel all beat up, right? But look at this, a whole new cycle. Things are now going in someone's favor. And it could have to do with someone's pride getting in the way because they can't provide or give someone everything that they want. But let's have a look at the star. See, there's hope now where there wasn't hope before. This is someone who has a lot of skills. They're very capable. They're manifesting what they desire. This is someone choosing another path. This is someone giving up. I feel like, well, this just isn't going anywhere. It could be something that's been on and off, but this is someone breaking free from this. This is someone going off to play the field, to date some other people. But it is really, I feel it's sad the way this started, because I think both people feel hurt, but definitely someone was keeping a secret. But it's like they're dating someone and they're blaming someone else for doing the same thing. And I do think this person's very much aware and trusting their intuition. So that's that little aha moment. Yeah, so I do think it's two people just going their separate ways and someone manifesting something new here. Yeah, because it's an energy of two people who are waiting for each other, but I think we have two people who don't get each other, even though if it is a King and Queen of Pentacles, which is, it all depends on signs. Someone may have some Sag or Gemini energy. It could have to the way two people communicate. So you're always waiting for someone to communicate. Then when they do reach out to communicate, a heartfelt message, somebody who takes action, they get pushed away or blocked. So I think this is somebody who's going to be, the table's turning. This is somebody that's good for the goose, is good for the gander. And I do think this is someone who's, someone is just bored of this. They've lost interest in this. And I do think this is someone just kind of, seeing that things are starting to go in their favor. Yeah, so someone got other stuff going on here too, I feel, to do with goals and things that someone's trying to achieve. They're very creative. Someone who has a lot of skills. They're very capable. So it has to do, somebody could be leveling up here. But it's definitely somebody, see, it's someone who sees the situation isn't going anywhere. So they're manifesting something new. They're walking away. This is, and it looks like it's a feminine who's not, maybe just not feeling it too. Who knows? But it's someone who sees the truth. This isn't going in their favor. But this is once they walk away, things start going in their favor. Yeah, it's all about harmony and balance and being fair. Something wasn't fair. Yeah, see someone choosing someone. There's a spark. There's a lot of desire. I see a passion, new beginning. This is someone just choosing their own path. I think we have two people are just going their separate ways. Two people are kind of on their own paths and likely just don't get each other. Could be just someone who's not ready for a full-blown commitment and they just want to date. Yeah, but if it's someone who's dating other people, but they expect the other person to be faithful and then find out they dated someone and then they blame them for the same thing they did. And the King of Cups is putting himself out there. Yeah, so this is someone who's been waiting, and there we have the Empress energy. So some of you, it's yourself. You can flip the energy. It's trying someone a little different. I think it's just someone who's just not your type, and it may not be, because King and Queen of Pentacles usually get along quite well, but sometimes people just aren't each other's types. It could be the path you're on, or someone still just wants to play the field. They're not ready to maybe settle down or make a commitment. But I do think, this is often someone who keeps their options open. And it could very well be yourself, just not quite ready here. But it has to do with making a choice. See, there's a lot of manifesting what you desire, a spark, an attraction. But definitely there's someone here who isn't your type. And I do think it could be yourself giving up, but we have a King of Pentacles who's feeling that way. So I wonder if we have two people who kind of feel the same. Tell me about the Empress. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you just don't see a future with someone. You're trying to be practical and sensible. But it is about waiting. See someone focusing on work, other aspects of their life. I do think things will start to go in your favor. But I do think this King of Cups sees you in a favorable light. And if they are by any chance connected to that King of Pentacles, I would have to say this is where it turns around, where they see things going in their favor. Because it's an energy of desire, a spark. Someone's manifesting what they want here. And someone who's emotionally available. The Empress generally is. So, like I say, I feel like we got two people just on different paths. You're just not in alignment. The timing isn't right, whatever it may be. Something isn't right. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so see, this is an energy of someone who can't move forward. So maybe you're just unable to move forward. I feel like you're just keeping your options open. You do know your worth and value. I do think this person literally holds you in high regard, but if you are unable to move forward and take the next step, this person could be the one, the masculine could be the one breaking free. See, this is someone who wants a little attention. They actually are someone who wants attention. Maybe you can't give it to them, or you're just not interested in them the way that you should be. Maybe you just, you want friends. Often even the Empress sometimes just want friends. But it has to do with someone who can't move forward. They're unable to make a decision. So if you have a choice, it's about choosing someone. I feel some of you can't do that. And if it's not you, it's the other person. Yeah. But yeah, it's all about unable to move forward. Someone's focusing a lot on work. So I think there's a need for some inner work here. Yeah, but someone here is definitely making work a priority. Yeah, somebody has to make their work a priority. I wouldn't be surprised if it's both people. I feel like it's funny because it's almost like you look like you're in alignment and then you're not. Yeah, see, but it's this person offering up the cup. See, it's offering up a cup, a fresh new start. This could be another person. If you are unable to move forward, this person's just going to go ahead and offer you the cup. They're going to give you attention even if you don't want it. See, this is an energy of you're not chasing after anyone, but you've got people coming in, likely coming after you. You're probably going, if you aren't getting attention from someone else, is where you often get it from someplace else, but it's generally the King of Cups in that energy. See, if you're not going to give me attention and push me away, I'll get it from somewhere else. So there could be another Queen of Pentacles here, to be honest. This is someone offering someone the cup, wearing their heart on their sleeve. Yes, out with the old, in with the new. This is someone taking a little time to release, shed all this. This is someone who's healed, I feel. There's this healing. But yeah, this is an interesting read. I wouldn't be surprised we have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. This is somebody else here. It's possible. But if you are in that Empress energy, this could be someone else someone dated. It didn't turn out as expected. Literally. And it could be two people coming back together with this for some. So just take it as it resonates. Really interesting read. Because it looks like, with the Wheel of Fortune, you never know how far something will go before it stops. It could just keep going, right? But I'm not seeing infinity here. I'm not seeing anything like that. But what I'm seeing is this King of Cups offering up a cup to someone who is a Queen of Pentacles in the Empress energy, someone who's emotionally open and available. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're the person coming in. But someone's giving up, asking someone out. They keep ignoring or rejecting. So that's why I feel this King of Cups is, and it could be yourself where you've broke free from this person, but I got a feeling it's just, I think there's two Queen of Pentacles here. Because I'm seeing someone making a decision. See, shedding and releasing all these things that no longer serve. Out with the old and in with the new. Two people going their separate ways and two other people coming together. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, we got someone who doesn't want to budge and give in. Someone doesn't want to budge. They're not budging. We got stubborn energy. Someone needs to tame the beast. I just feel like you got this person who's asking you out and you're not. You've either lost interest or you're not. And then we have this someone dating someone else because they're not getting attention. They'll go get it somewhere else. Someone who feels beat up. Yeah, so offer an invitation to someone's home. There's a reason to celebrate. Someone's cup runneth over here. This is someone who's not afraid of wearing their heart on their sleeve. But it does look like out with the old. Someone's given up. See, putting this behind. But sometimes when somebody's just about to give up and put it behind, then the other person maybe decides to be open. The Queen of Pentacles. Sometimes people have to come apart to come back together. And I wouldn't be surprised. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's I mean, this King of Cups is definitely someone feeling like giving up. And it is someone who's looking for attention. They're not getting any attention. Someone's not paying any attention to them. They don't want to. And I don't know if it's the masculine or feminine who's worried that someone wants someone to provide for them. Or someone can't provide somebody with what they want. And it could go either way. But it's where two people are supposed to work together and provide for each other. See, someone needs to take that pentacle off. And somebody here being stubborn. And I do think that could be an energy between you, especially if there's two Taurus. Someone's not budging and giving in. Yeah, Taurus energy. Yeah, this is somebody set in their ways. This is someone very much set in their ways, adamant. They're not sacrificing or budging. So this is why someone's breaking free. Then you got the blame game. This is kind of sad. It's all because of the need for proper communication, I feel, is what it is. Yeah. This other person here, see, they long for love, but then this is where I see two people missing each other. And that's why I wonder if it's someone going to come back around. Maybe they'll change just about when this person's ready to give up. Take it as it resonates, but in the end, there's a reason to celebrate that someone manifesting what they desire. This person has a lot of skills. They're very handy. They're very capable. It could be someone who works from home. Masculine or feminine. It looks like it's the Empress, somebody who works from home. I mean, it could have to do with children. I did see this in one of your readings before, but it's about loyalty, faithful. See, somebody's not budging. They're set in their ways. But this is about being faithful and loyal. See, I think there's two Tauruses here. For some of you. See, that's why it's interesting, because some of you, it isn't two Taurus. It's some Virgo or Capricorn energy, and then Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's some Sag energy here too, which is interesting. A little Aries. Yeah, interesting energy. I mean, it could be just arguments and conflicting personalities here for some reason. But it's either someone missing someone, or it's person here. This is someone who has a love of home, family, children. So I feel there's conflict. There's conflict. Two people just conflicting personalities. So this is sort of an argument. This is someone who's overcome a lot of obstacles and challenges. Someone who has a lot. This masculine has a lot on their plate, especially if it's a single parent masculine. Somebody who definitely longs for love, though. Yeah, this is feeling very sad, but there's hope. If you're the masculine, I mean, even the feminine, there's hope, a whole new cycle. So, yeah. Sometimes, see, this is someone where someone sets someone free. Set them free to go play the field. Hey, you're free. I'm not going to control you. Go do whatever you want, because there's no real commitment here. And then you set them free, and then they come back when they're ready. And I wouldn't be surprised it's two people coming apart and coming back together. Yeah. Interesting. I'm telling you. I really wish everybody well in this situation, but don't give up. Don't give up on love. Let go of all that baggage so the sun can shine. Stop blaming each other. Yeah. It's all about stability and reliability. Like, I feel two people blaming each other for the same thing. Oh, wish you well. Take care. Bye for now.